Got two more acts left in this section. Keep that up, going, clap and whoop and cheer. Welcome to the stage, Alex Alcock, everybody!
Hello. Slightly shitting myself. First time up on stage using a microphone. So I'm not scared about you guys, I'm just a bit scared about my own voice, to be honest. I was sat in here last week, and I sort of just thought, just come see what it's all about. Looks like fun. And I heard people talking, and I was like, fuck, they look like they like their own voices. And I psyched myself out, I was like, I'm going to sound like shit. I hate my own voice. So this little bit here is just me establishing whether I like it. It's difficult to talk and hear. It's a bit like, have you ever looked in the mirror and gone, did my eyes just move? Or like trying to out-alpha myself, like I can fucking catch those eyes. So yeah, I hate my voice. Moved around a lot as a kid. So was born in Germany. Woo. Yeah, it's on all my passports, birth certificate, driving license. I have to tell everyone, yeah, born in Germany. Vegberg. That's with a W, not a V. So everyone's like, oh, great, that must be great for Brexit. You get an EU passport. 2 fucking weeks I lived there. Doesn't count, apparently. So never mind. It got me into an international student night when I was at uni, so there's a win for that one. Yeah, I don't know what my voice is. I've travelled around a lot. At one point in my life, I was living in Glasgow. You guys from Glasgow? So I used to live in Ibrox. Woo, lovely part of Glasgow. Bought there because it's cheap and near the subway. And I was working in Portsmouth, so you can imagine those two accents are quite confusing. Hence why I suddenly go very southern, and then I might go a wee bit Scottish, but it doesn't normally work like that. So yeah, not so confident about my voice, which is not something you can put on a dating app, is it? Don't really like my voice, so we can only communicate through text, because I don't really know where I've come from. I'm really good at navigating. I know where I'm going, which is great, but you can't put that on an app, because people are like, just fucking use Apple Maps or whatever. So that didn't work out for me. But what I always thought, so as an 18-year-old, I was like, what you need to do is you need to laugh people into bed. That's how you get people. That's what you see in the films, is that if they're funny, it's cool, that'll be fine. You don't need to have a personality, just make me laugh. All right, I'll try my best. But I took it one step further when I was 18 years old. I think it was my funniness that got this woman into bed. Great. We're going for it, having a lovely time. So picture this. Missionary monster, going for it. I stop all proceedings, look at her dead in the face, and I go, what you call a man in a pile of leaves? I did a full body rustle. So July 2023, we're getting married. Been together just over 10 years now. Yeah, I haven't told her I'm going to say that on stage, so we'll see how that goes down. Yeah, 20 years old, recently moved to Liverpool, got a house. Yes, a house, I know. Still waiting for someone to knock on the door and say, actually, sorry, this is for like the real adults. If you could just step to one side and go back to your little flat. But we're at that point, so we've moved to a new city, new jobs, new people, and we're like, we need to make some friends. How do you make friends as a 28-year-old who's very codependent on their partner? So what we do is we were sort of walking up and down our street, and we saw this couple 2 houses away, and we're like, they're our people. They look like our people. They're decorating the same as us. There's definitely 2 of them in that house, so we should make friends with them. Okay, how are we going to do it? Okay, we'll walk past the house. Oh, they're out in the front garden. Don't you fucking look at them. Don't even fucking look at them. We want to be friends. No. So that's a difficult one. We're trying to navigate through making friends in our late 20s, which is not going too well. But we're quite like living in suburbia. It's nice. You've got a park near where we live. See the kids playing football on a Saturday. But one thing I didn't notice, I don't know if it's just because I don't have children, I don't understand. Well, I don't understand the obsession with football. I'm not a football fan, which I know is controversial for this city and Glasgow, so I've managed to tick 2 of those big football cities off. Is the dads who wear football boots to their kids' football match. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? Oh, little Danny's broken his ankle. Come on, Darren, on you come, lads. Oh, fucking been waiting all my life for this moment. It's going to be fucking epic. Oh! Shut up, you muppets. They're there screaming at the ref. Yeah, cracks me up. I'm going to lose my way now. Just going to refer. Actually, I've got a couple of people have got their phones out. I've got these little tick notions next to my jokes, so I'm going to start ticking a few of those off. So if you just bear with me. A couple of those were all right, eh? So as part of growing up, I've realised that I can't be spending hundreds of pounds on perfume and aftershave because, well, you know, it's expensive. And I don't need to smell nice anymore because I'm getting married in July. So a partner said, why don't you go to Zara? That's a great place to get perfume. They do some great sort of cheap perfumes that smell and, should get you through the day. How's that great? So I thought I'd go in. So I've not tried on a perfume before. I should use aftershave, didn't I, because I'm a man. Aftershave. So how the fuck do you test spray? So I was there. Fucking lunatic. It's right by the tills as well, so there's always a bunch of people queuing around trying, what the fuck is he up to? So that was going well until I decided to think, oh, that was nice. I think that's the one I actually want. So I sort of read up on it. That's the closest to what I've got at the minute. Picked it up. Boom. All over the floor. The whole thing shatters all over my foot. Any normal person at this point would run out the door, never to come back. No, I stood there. Sorry, I'm really sorry. Yeah, that was me. Yeah, that's me. I'm just going to stand here and watch you clean that up while my foot gets ever colder and wetter and smellier. To the point where they actually started talking about me, and one of them turned to me and goes, he's still behind us. I was like, oh, fuck. So I'm like, right, I better pretend like I'm browsing. Obviously, I can't browse, because the only thing I can smell is the fucking perfume on my foot. So I bought that one. And now, every morning, I get myself ready for work, and I put that perfume on. And all I can think about is that time in Zara where two women were mopping up my mess saying, shh, he's still behind us. Right, well, thank you very much. I hope my voice wasn't as terrible as I think it is. And have a good evening. I'm Alex.
Alex Alcock, everybody. First time ever on stage, man. Give it up for Alex, everyone.